Mr. Wishart, thank you very much indeed for being with us.
My pleasure.
How does this work? How does voting SNP keep Scotland in the European Union?
Well, we've been the most solid and consistent Remain party in Scotland, and every vote for the Scottish National Party in this election will be a vote to stop Brexit. We'll be included in any column, in any occasion which will ensure that Brexit is no longer a feature of our politics. Scotland solidly voted to remain within the European Union, and we will do everything possible to make sure that vote is respected.
So if it were to come to the Conservatives not having a majority, a hung parliament, obviously the SNP MPs would be important in supporting the alternative government. What would be your minimum demand on Brexit before you would support join with Labour and the Liberal Democrats and others, perhaps?
Well, I think we all know exactly what we want. We want Scotland's right to choose. I mean, this is what it's all about for us. And if they're not prepared to offer what's called a Section 30, there's no point in even getting on the phone to us. It's Scotland's right. We've already got a mandate in the Scottish Parliament to ensure that this is going to be progressed. So that will be what we expect for any sort of support. And, I mean, if they're not prepared to do that, don't even bother getting on the phone.
No, I understand that. That's another referendum on independence. But as far as the whole Brexit question is concerned, what would be your minimum demand there?
We'll just stop Brexit. It means Scotland wanted nothing to do with it. We returned one MP that had a mandate for a referendum. We voted against the bills that went through Parliament. We voted against Section 30. The one thing that we want is to be in tune and in line with what the Scottish people feel and want when it comes to Brexit, and that's to have it stopped. So, I mean, like, whatever the outcome of the next Parliament, the Scottish National Members of Parliament will line up with any arrangement within the House that stops Brexit or goes towards ensuring that Brexit goes upon our nation.
I mean, the choice might be between the Liberal Democrat position of saying revoke Brexit and the Labour position of saying have another referendum on that question, on the European question. Which way would the SNP go on that?
Either. I mean, we want Brexit stopped, and revoke obviously would be the most elegant and convenient way to do that. But if it moves towards a referendum and there's an opportunity to get Brexit stopped, we'll equally get behind that. I think you're not properly understanding what the SNP position is, Adam. We are against Brexit. Anything that comes together in order to try and ensure that Brexit stopped in Scotland, we will be behind, and that is our position. We've been the most consistent Remain party within Scotland. And if you elect a Scottish National Party Member of Parliament, what you will have is somebody who will be working flat out to ensure that our nation isn't taken out of the European Union against its national collective will.
Now, what about UK-wide television debates? Obviously, the SNP at the moment is dominant in Scottish politics, but by definition, it's not a nationwide UK party. So should Nicola Sturgeon take part in debates alongside Jeremy Corbyn and Boris Johnson or not?
Well, I know it's not conventional, but here's a question to you, Adam. Which is the third largest party by parliamentary representation and membership? Which party is that?
It's your party,
well,
the SNP.
And why not included in your debates, therefore?
Well, as I say, it's a question of whether people are standing nationwide, whether they're standing in as many of the 650 constituencies, because it's, without the debates, you are in that position. That's why, I mean, I hasten to add, I'm not speaking on behalf of Sky News. I'm not involved in these discussions. But I can stand back and see the arguments. I can see an argument for the SNP being included on what you say, but I can also see an argument for them being excluded because they're not a UK-wide party, in the same way that, for example, Arlene Foster wouldn't expect to take part in a leaders' debate of potential prime ministers.
We are the third party of the United Kingdom by political representation and by party membership. These debates will be seen in every household in Scotland. Now, it's a sham of democracy to try and assume that this won't have an impact on the election. You've got the fourth party included in your debate. Fair enough, the fourth party have made a point about doing this, but you're not including the third party. And I think that has to be rectified. Now, we will be doing everything possible to ensure that we're included. Like, we didn't get to be the third party in the United Kingdom. We're just sitting around doing nothing when it comes to these issues. So I think Sky have to review what they're doing about this, and I'm grateful for some of your responses to this, and I think you do understand our situation and position here. Just help us rectify this. Just do the right thing and include the third party in these debates.
Well, OK, Pete Wishart, as I say, that is not my decision, but we do appreciate your views. I can also say that All Out Politics will definitely be coming to Scotland and hope to speak to leading politicians from all sides there as well. Well,